trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Clemson's offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champion. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. The back's got it again. Everyone moves the ball across the field.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks off the defender. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll run the option. The back's got it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will move the football to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, and provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. He'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Just a great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the... And it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set it now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring it down, and that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And they heave it deep downfield. Catch way down inside the 25. Touchdown, Florida State. No chance to catch him there.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball off Asman's head, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know
team's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quick throw. On the out route. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Up inside the red zone and still running. Brought down to the 18 and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Tigers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Well, they give up a huge pass play and then come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, and it's hit as he threw the football there on third down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
When I was watching this guy in pregame, he has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Offense comes up the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now they call a run. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring it down, but not before gaining first down yardage on 22.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run but corralling from their game.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
This unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next guy.
Here's a handoff. Just to the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. Impossible.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs it for a loss. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time. They'd love to find the end zone here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. I'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll tackle him for a small gain. They need a lot more on third and long. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. To dart to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the stop, but it's a big play on the 31.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tiger toss it to the line to run that play out.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Slangs the quick throw. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Methodical but effective. They're one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down after a short game there. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite hack there. It's third down for the offense.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. If he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out the 4th down now. And the Knowles will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the special teams. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line takes it all the way to the house.
I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming. Instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half.
Ready.
Hand it off. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big guys up one line up. It's first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He hands it off from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Here we go.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. First play of the drive now coming up on the 29. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they'll move the 6 on the out. It's a first down to the 42. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there. The keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Hand it off for a draw. And make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to him. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough.
Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are on the line. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Down to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. We thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made to the 41. It's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, lose the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. There's too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Hand off to the single back. Big spin on the run. And the Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this
certainly has a lot of value.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Knowles. They were not going to catch him that time. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass, and they keep that going again. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short game gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pass tipped in the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Fires it to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Muscles past the defender. And he steps out at the 8. Crucial takeaway.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can hopefully close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Belly stutter. Ready, go.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now. loyalty as good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake on first down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter.
Charcoal! 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 Ready, go!
One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9.
Ready! Ready!
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, what a grab!
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him, he drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it here. Get some space around the 30. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Just pounding away for another big game, Cook. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Breaks free. He's in the clear at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab by the receiver. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with the screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Oh, that one's picked off. He could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in the lead and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The ball is handed off by the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. He's running out of time here. The pass rush gets home.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
The last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
And he makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run the option. And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackle finally laid down at the 13-yard line. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer in this offense.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
As good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Dumps it down to the back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
22 water. 22 water.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chuck play.
This is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 at that first down loss.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Takes the handoff again. The freshman brings him down quickly. We reach the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Clemson offense has back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches, run out the clock, and let the party begin. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations, and they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Black 24. Igloo, Gorilla.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring it down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly.
And they'll run out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Running back doing a direct snap. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry up. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. It's an important first down on that running play. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Second down after that run in previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and then throw it away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
First down. Gonna throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.